Thanksgiving is directed by Eli Roth and is currently playing in theaters. That's right, folks. Eli Roth has returned to his horror roots to make a movie that derives from a trailer he made years back for the Grindhouse movies, directed by both Quentin Tarantino and Roberto Rodriguez, by the same name, actually. And the trailer was wildly popular, dude, that people were actually begging Eli to make a full-length movie, and you know what? Here it is. Now, the basic story takes place the night of Thanksgiving in this small town. People are in line waiting for their local store called Right Mart, aka a Walmart type of store, to open for Black Friday. Thing is, these folks are impatient and don't want to wait for the store to open and decide to break through the barriers and bum rush the show, stampeding through, hurting people, killing people, just brutality all over the place, and not security or the cops can contain this. 1 year later, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, but people in town are still reeling from last year. And now, there's a dude wearing a John Carver mask, exacting revenge on the people he feels were responsible for what happened last year, and is murdering people in heinous ways. This dude's looking to serve soya sandwiches. Soya is sound of your ass sandwiches to high school kids and adults. Anybody can get it. And the cops are working around the clock to find out who's behind the mask and try to save Thanksgiving before it's too late. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Overall, dude, this was actually a really good one. Good violent scenes, you know, with, I would say, Eli Roth style almost. To be honest with you, this one actually may be the first, like, his best developed horror movie, I should say. Especially when it comes to characters, I should say. Like, the characters are well fleshed out, you know, well created. I mean, you know, you have your damsel in distress and her friends and whatnot, but the supporting roles, though, are the ones that really shine, though, and really complement the film. But I feel this movie has a chance to be a franchise, depending on its success, and we'll get back to that in a second. But it has all the ingredients, though. I mean, Eli mixed old and new elements that should whet everyone's appetite. So, I mean, there's a mix of Valentine's Day, The Prowler, Scream, and even Final Destination, all in this one movie. And I'll say this right now, fans of Scream, especially the new generation of Scream, you know, the last two that came out, they're definitely going to love this one, though. It's definitely made for the newer generation of horror, I should say. But unfortunately, though, this movie only pulled in $10 million at the box office for its opening weekend. So, not the best start. And I can only assume that it's not going to get any better profit-wise. But we'll have to wait and see, though. I mean, maybe it should have come out in January. I mean, it's normally a slow month and would have probably done way better with not much competition. But, hey, you know, I'm just guessing, you know. I mean, but depending on how much it costs to make this movie, you know, end up letting us know if the studio will be interested in making more. Now, on with the kills, alright? So, while for the most part I enjoyed this movie, I'll be honest with you, I was a little bummed by the kills. I'll just say if you watch the OG trailer, the original one from back in the day, those kills were way more brutal and nasty, though, dude. I mean, that's what made people actually gravitate towards the trailer and want to see more. And they held back on a particular scene in this movie that involved the trampoline. That's all I'll say. It's still cool, but it just doesn't hit like it did in the actual trailer. Plus, they left some of those cool-ass scenes out from that trailer as well. But hey, it is what it is, though. I mean, I know they're trying to actually, you know, gain a wider audience, so I guess and it is what it is. But overall, though, I say this is a crowd participation flick that should be watched on the big screen. That's for damn sure, because people are going to go crazy during certain parts, so yeah, go out and watch this movie and have yourself a good time. Well paced and goes by fast. Now, my recommendation is a movie I mentioned earlier, and it's a classic slasher that I feel, I mean, I don't know, I was too young to actually know if it did that well, but not many people talk about this one, so I'm going to talk about it. And it's a movie called The Prowler. It's about an unknown killer clad in World War II U.S. Army fatigues, stalks a small California town bent on reliving a 35-year-old double murder by focusing on a group of college kids holding an annual graduation dance. Dude, revenge horror flicks are just so awesome. They're so goddamn badass. But anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
like and subscribe.